8-Bit Atheist here with another video. This time I'll be playing Ultimate Kicks. Guess that's what it's called. Pretty cool art. I don't know. Looks like another space ship shooter game. But I'll be playing this. I've not played it before. It'll be interesting to play while I discuss what I think of heaven and hell. Let's give it a shot. Oh my god, this fucking phone is retarded. Camera's the worst thing ever. Ultimate Kicks. Press start. Start. Cool. It's like Venus or Jupiter. Looks more like Venus. Okay, what's going on? Whoa. I don't know what's going on here. I can't move other from this spot. Am I just supposed to dodge him? Oh no. Okay, now I'm... What the heck? You can't hurt me, apparently. Big green monster snake. There we go. What in the heck? This is really weird. Okay, apparently I can move. I can't move unless I don't know. Ooh. Can I move? I guess I can move around the screen. I can't shoot or anything. Move around this way. And they can't hurt me. Okay, when I do that, I press B and C and I just start to move, but something... Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was heaven and hell, and how they contradict each other and they simply cannot exist. And it's basically it was used to, what I think, for a slave population, because their lives were so terrible having to work like, be slaves, and it was a way for them to say, there's something better after this life. I promise, just keep being your slave and you'll end up with the rewards of heaven and all that. But there's a huge fallacy in about heaven, and I don't... That it just can't exist. I mean, think of it this way. My grandmother, she was a devout Roman Catholic. Went to church every Sunday, prayed every night before bed. Was a very sweet woman, never hurt anybody. If anybody would be going to heaven, it would be her. Well, anyway, I'm her firstborn grandchild. She loved me to death. I loved her to death. And it just... What would heaven be like if I couldn't be there with my grandma because I don't believe? Would that really be heaven for my grandmother? I mean, heaven is supposed to be all this happiness and pure happiness and bliss and joy, and and everything, but do you think my grandmother would really be happy not seeing me for the rest of eternity? Because, and especially that, what would she think about her oldest grandchild burning in hell for eternity? Would that make her happy? So could she be ultimately happy in heaven? So that I don't understand, because if she was happy, that would mean she's happy knowing that one of her loved ones was burning and suffering in hell, which is kind of would make heaven a pretty malicious place. I mean, people aren't happy about people suffering on earth. Why? How could you be happy about somebody burning in hell, especially one of your loved ones? I mean, that's really not what a heaven would be like. I honestly don't think you could be happy in heaven knowing that loved ones and other people were burning for eternity in hell. That's just not my idea of heaven. And the other aspects of it is, okay, grandmother goes to heaven, I go to hell. My grandmother, she knows I'm in hell burning, and she's still her ultimate happiness. What? And she's happy knowing I'm burning, and I wouldn't want to be in heaven, because I wouldn't be happy about people burning in hell. I wouldn't. I couldn't. Neither could my grandmother. So then the other option is okay, my grandma goes to heaven, I go to hell. But I don't exist. As soon as she got into heaven, I just simply don't exist anymore. She has no knowledge of my existence. Therefore, she doesn't love me. Which kind of makes her whole life a lie. The whole life she lived just didn't exist. So it's kind of like if that part of her life didn't exist, and the rest of her part of her life didn't exist either. I just don't understand. It's too big of a fallacy, the whole heaven thing. Seriously, like why? Like I said, it's just for slaves. It's all it is. It's for slaves to keep going, keep working. Oh, I see. Let's do this. Ah. Okay, so I cut parts out of the planet, apparently. Now what am I supposed to do? Well, anyway, yep, that's my views on heaven. Don't believe in it. Think it cannot exist because people ultimately will not be happy in heaven knowing their loved ones are burning for eternity. People that they loved, cared about, the whole time they were alive on earth. It just simply it's quite hard to fathom, actually. Like, how? Okay, this game is just quite ridiculous. But yeah, those are my views. If you like my views, like, share, subscribe, or whatever. Putting out more videos. Thanks for watching.